All right. Family room in bunkhouse. So, yes, to answer the question that everybody asks, did this used to be a garage? Well, absolutely it did. We found that having it as a garage and unfinished space, it was very unusable. There was a lot of great room. We were having pretty big groups out here, so we decided to remodel. I did, kind of against everybody's wishes, but we bought these reclaimed windows, rebuilt this wall out, put these windows in. Of course, the rest is history. These LED lights, you can change the warmth on them if you want to. You just have to take about an eighth of a turn counterclockwise, and you can change the temperature settings on them. We like warm settings. You may not like. You may want the brighter day settings. You have a switch up here. This switch up here actually turns the light on out here. So this is a very expensive bulb in here. These run about $40. The sodium lights, they're wonderful. Give a wonderful light off. I have a spare one in the shop. So if for some reason that one doesn't work anymore, go to the shop. Wood. So this is a Duluth wood carrying. So what I usually do is on my way out to get wood to start the wood, I'll grab this. I'll go out where the kindling are at and the wood. I'll grab that up, grab some newspaper, bring it back in, walk it to the wood stove, and start the fire. Very handy spot for it. These two cupboards right here are game cupboards. There is over, I want to say, 200 games in here and a ton of puzzles. There is plenty to do here. Some of it is adult rated, so I'm just going to tell you, I think some of this stuff in here is adult rated. I don't want the kids necessarily goofing with it. This is actually the remote for this TV, as you were. This television was something that was here. Again, it's quirky. I liked it. It's actually a computer monitor. Weighs about 1 billion pounds. But its remote to run it is here. I don't use it, but it's there. What I use is the Roku. And so basically, I have the Roku powered up, and then I hit home to get to my stuff. And then, yeah, it's not great resolution, but it will do the trick. If you want to sit out here and watch a movie. So you can shut these down. You can turn on this side lights. Okay, that's enough of that. Turn this off. Okay. All right. Now, I'll talk to you a little bit about the Roku system. So every one of the televisions has either a streaming stick connected to the back of it, tied into the wireless LAN, or it has a Stream Bar Pro, like you'll find in the great room, and you'll also find in the master bedroom. Both the master bedroom and the great room have a sub that goes with them, and then the great room has 4 wireless speakers so that you get the full surround sound down in the great room, and you'll get it's basically, I think, a 2.1 or 3.1 up in the bedroom, but it's only because I had gotten an extra one, and so I used it up there. So great TV for just sitting it back on the couch. These are some of the two. These are the 2 of the original leather couches that came with this. They've seen their better days, but they're really comfortable. I built all of these tables here to kind of tie in with some of the rest of the cupboards and stuff. This OSB, it's great stuff for out here. It's wonderful. I will tell you also that I don't like these, but I actually put them in anyway. And that is up here, you have remotes. And you'll see you actually have under counter lighting here as well. And then you can do your different colors, and it works on all of them here. But, you know, I think it would be fun to put the red ones on if you're watching like a scary movie, turn all the lights out, put the red ones on and put a scary movie on the TV. But they sit up here. There's a radio up here. There's some miscellaneous stuff up here. This cupboard is stuff that I'm taking with me. It's just locks for the trailer. This one has just some office supplies. And I'm also leaving this, which is a godsend. Your battery packs, all your batteries. So remember where they're at. They're here and here. Spare bins. I turn the lights back on. Their light switches are down behind on each one of these. This light switch is actually on the lamp. Treadmill, elliptical, both work great. I will take the dog kennel out of here for you. Unless you specifically want a dog kennel, you'll have to tell me. I'll ask you, I guess. But I'm going to take that, I think probably donate it to one of the boarding facilities. Freezer works great. It's been defrosted in the last 3 weeks. It's got a little bit of frost accumulation. There are some groceries. I'm trying to eat these groceries down as best I can, but I may end up leaving some frozen stuff. I won't leave you a ton, but I mean, just leave you some things. Fridge works great. Does not make ice cubes. We don't have water hooked up. This is 1/2 of your, ignore the case here. That's case, gun case I need to take with me. This is, actually I'll pull this out of here. These are 1/2 of your Christmas decorations. If you go look at my Facebook page, you will see where all these decorations go. But there are enough decorations between this closet and the other closet I'm going to show you here to completely decorate this area, the main great room area, and the bunkhouse. You also have a lot of wrapping paper here. Now, part of the reason for this is Kim used to own a party store, so we've over the years have gathered much. Down here is a very important one. At the very bottom, you're going to see a bin and a bag. This is the food for the feral cats. So I'm going to fill the bins all the way up just before I leave. But if you would fill them before you leave, that would be great. They'll find food. They have several places here. I think they stay. But this has, just know this has Christmas decorations in it, and that's what I have put in there. Anyway, both of these work. Tanning bed. So it can get quite depressing up here sometimes with these long winters. So being able to just cool off or get a few sun rays. This is another thing I got. Was brand new. I think they run $5,000, but they moved. The people moved, and it didn't work anymore. So I gave them $100 and brought it home and repaired it. These are the goggles. There's a little bit of a trick to running it, but it is a lay-down bed, and it does the trick. So the way you run this is it has a child safety on it. You hold, let me get down here. You hold both of these down until it beeps. Gonna make a liar out of me. There. Now you have, it's blinking 10. Then you mark to the number of minutes that you want to go. It'll go up to 17. Now it's back to 1. But you basically set how many minutes, and then you hit the start. Now you have 60 seconds to get your goggles on, get all positioned. If you think you're ready and you just want it to go right away, you hit the start button again. It'll give you 5 beeps. And then you have the beach. So you have full tanning. I personally love it. It feels good to get a few rays, a little bit of vitamin D. If you need to stop it, just hit the stop button. That's it. It's locked again. Again, hold these two down until you get it. There is also a manual for this, and the manual is over in, I believe, either that or that. It's either this one of these cupboards or it's one of these cupboards over here. You'll see it. It's a little paper manual. So these are mystery doors. There's 3 of them. This is where all of your Christmas decor is. You have a 10-foot Christmas tree behind this stuff. Easiest way to do this is to open these, move this, just swing this over out of the way. Swing these 2 doors open and then just bring everything out. Bring it all out onto the open area here. Bring your tree out, wheel it to the front, all your decorations. Again, if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see what the decorations look like. So again, all the Christmas decorations you need for this cabin are in this little closet and that little closet over there. Fishing poles. This computer works great. I think the password is family room, all one word. I'm going to leave you a sheet that has all the passwords. This is a high-speed black and white LaserJet printer that goes along with this. This is tied into the network. These are the hobby and craft bins here for working on hobbies. You also can, if you want, you can manually light these lights up as well. It's a lot of sticker stuff, sewing, cross stitching, painting. Again, Kim owned a party store. There's also a Wii. So there's a Wii system inside of the gaming that you could plug into the TV. Here's some of the Wii games. Again, nostalgia that's going on there. These old games are really fun. See, I already showed you the battery area. Now down here, this is your Toyo stove. It's pretty straightforward. I have a Toyo manual that you'll get. You can also look online. Designed to heat 1,600 square feet. The one in the bunkhouse is identical to it. Also, 1,600 square feet, so a lot of heat out here. These are your stores. So these are emergency stores. I know the bins are a little bit dirty, but these are all good. They're at about 10 years, and I think they last 20. And it is everything. There's even a guide here to tell you. The folks here were Mormons that I bought it from, and they had all of these stores. And you literally can probably, a family of 4 or 6 can probably live up here for a year with these stores. There's also additional toys, some younger children's toys down here, which you'll see as you kind of go through these cupboards. Hot Wheels, things like that. So lots of fun stuff to dig into and check it out. Little coffee center over here, microwave, coffee pot. I don't have any coffee setups. That would probably be great for this cupboard when I get out of it. All right, wraps it for this part.